the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, it's been a difficult part of the season. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And Luke Walton, the 26th head coach in Lakers franchise history, he said it was his dream job. It's the team that drafted him and where he won his titles. Guys, do you like the hire?
Well, I mean, he showed as an interim coach with the Warriors, he could get the job done. They started out, Ernie, 24-0 when he was a Warrior coach. He broke the NBA record. So how in the world will you not get it? You went 39-4 overall. So you set the stage for what the best record in the NBA history ever had.
Well, I know Luke very well. He was my rookie. He used to carry my bags. He's worked with coaches like the great Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr. What I like about him is he has the right disposition, very laid back, and I think the young players speak his language.
Were you tough on him when he was your rookie?
I sure was.
What's the worst thing you made him do?
Go to Krispy Kreme and get me some donuts.
What was that, like 18 times a day?
That would be correct.
Time for tip-off.
More donuts, please.
Let's send it to Kevin.
Glaze.
But I just got back with these.
Glaze.
I want more.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Everyone is in their seat here in the arena as the Suns look to grab a hometown win in Phoenix. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
Yeah, and they've taken some lumps here on the season, but really this is a team that may be a ways away from contention, and although it's early, they're still, I think, just searching for a winning formula and something to build confidence from.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, you never know what can turn a season for you. Even though they've had a slow start, they'd like to be competitive in the midst of that, and as they grow and develop over the course of the season, being competitive is their priority.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I like that side of the game." And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Clark, we know both these teams coming and looking to get a desperately needed win. Just how much do recent struggles on both sides weigh on them right now?
Well, you know what, Kevin? I think they do weigh on them, but if you're going to break out of your struggles, then you've got to be in the moment. And you've got to lock into the present and not worry about what's happened in the past. Embrace the moment and the opportunity to change the tide. And you've got to stay consistent and not let a few bad breaks in the game or bad bounces distract you from your mission.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wing. Randle is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ball in at the 1. Kicks to Lopez. Picked by Randle. There's the dish to Ingram. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Caldwell Pope outside. Now the feed to Ball. Lopez a screen. Ball kicks to Lopez. And he makes that one.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Bledsoe outside. Chris pass to Bledsoe. And here's Chris. It's stolen by Randall. Now the Lakers on the break for three. Caldwell Pope. Knocked away. Here's Ingram. And too long on the shot.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Randall kicks to Ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
And Julius Randle, the 7th overall pick out of Kentucky back in 2014, missed pretty much his entire rookie season with the leg fracture, but he's coming on strong now.
Boy, he's been impressive in that regard, and starting to become comfortable jumping off that right leg, which was the injured leg. Much more confidence in his body. He plays with a great level of intensity and energy, which I love, and I think because of that, he's got a chance to be a really impactful player.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, he was a high pick in 2014. Randall played just 14 minutes as a rookie, broke his tibia. But since then, he's bounced back nicely.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and, boy, he can be tough to contain.
Here's Ball after Josh Jackson's bucket. Ball dishes to Randle. Feeds it to Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
Bledsoe outside. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Chris with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball kicks to Lopez. Picked by Randle. Ball with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Stolen by Len. Here is Bledsoe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside, though.
Count that bucket. Ball's got 5.
And, you know, even when Ball is amongst the trees, Kevin, he still finds a way to get the job done. Really good at cashing in near the rack.
Chris passed to Bledsoe. Five to shoot. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
Ingram wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. He dishes at the lane. Booker outside. Here's a screen by Chris. Looking to end the run. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Ball kicks to Lopez. Lopez, a screen. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Over Bledsoe. Ball no good.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here's Caldwell Pope following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Lopez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Suns trailing. Jackson kicks to Booker. Back to Jackson. Dishes at the end. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And for the Lakers, a big boost to their franchise fortunes this summer. They not only stay in the top 3, but move up a spot and able to draft hometown kid Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, the Lakers drafting second in the lottery for the 3rd straight year, Kevin. You got to cash in on those picks eventually. And Ball, I think, has the chance to be really an outstanding player. Maybe the best of all their young players, although Brandon Ingram, I think, has a tremendous ceiling. The comparisons to Jason Kidd with Ball, I understand those and don't disagree with them. He can potentially be the kind of franchise point guard you build around.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Clarkson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Clark, you played with so many players throughout your terrific career. What was the one trait that you found made a player easy to play with on the floor?
Well, I think it starts with skill and ability, and everybody has that in the NBA. But attitude and demeanor, unselfishness is kind of where I'm headed there. A desire to do what's needed and to recognize strengths and weaknesses. And then the other piece was this personality, a real joy in playing the game. And those things, to me, always lent themselves to being a good teammate.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. Clarkson against Bledsoe. Chandler a screen. Booker outside. 9 feet out, and there it is for him. Booker's got his first 2 points. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Clarkson. He had 15 points last outing. Ingram dishes to Lopez. Again, Los Angeles.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Ball with it. 7 points in the game. Here's the screen. Lopez a screen. Lopez a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Clarkson. Here's Lopez, who's back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. T.J. Warren picks one up.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
And we all know Brook Lopez can score in the post, and he might be just as valuable working from the elbow and running in that pick and pop action.
The first free throw is good. And Brook Lopez with the ability to face up and Greg post up.
High post or low. I mean, his passing and shooting ability give him that versatility. He is a load to handle for defense.
Allen Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Ball.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Chandler. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Chandler a screen. Here's Knight. Chandler the pass to Knight. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Ennis. Nance a screen on Knight. There's the screen. Back to Clarkson. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the 3-ball the way they did in that one.
And, you know, you see teams relying on the 3-ball more and more nowadays. It's a big part of the game, and they made it rain out there in a big way.
Greg, you look at Brandon Knight, and you figure that he would be perfect in the role of a 6th man off the bench.
You know, I think you hit it right on the head. I think he does fit that mold because of the ability to play both guard positions and also as a scorer facilitator. It's just never easy to learn the nuance of that role right off the bat. Adjusting to it is one reason I think he struggled so much last year.
First one falls for him. Ulis, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Los Angeles making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted, put Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
Here's Kuzma, sinks the 3-pointer. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Chandler a screen. Williams a screen on Clarkson. It's Knight with the drive. And that one is good. Knight's got 6 points. And last season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting 5 the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you could see the benefits, but also the concerns. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
Here's Ennis. The Suns getting the bucket. Pass to Clarkson. There's the pick. Overnight. Misses off the left iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Ennis. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clarkson kicks to Ennis. Misses the three. Suns leading by 3. And Ulis has it in the corner. Back tonight. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
Now here's Ennis. Kuzma, that's good. He's got 6.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now here's Ulis. Defense is right there. Williams in the post, working on Nance. Shot's good by Williams.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Nance. Williams with the block. Knight against Clarkson. Here's Knight. Can't hit from in close.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time. Liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Ennis. Ivica Zubac is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. First free throw is good. And Clark, if you're a player on a cold streak, either in a game or over a couple games, does that tend to stay with you and get in your head?
You know, it's been so long since I played, Kevin. I would like to think that it didn't with me because the games came so fast. You're playing 3, 4, 5 times a week. You don't have time to loiter on a good game or bad game because the next one is on top of you. So I typically was able to get on to the next play within a game and to the next game after the prior game.
Now, here's Warren. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ennis kicks to Nance. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Ennis. Back to Nance. There's the dish to Ennis. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ennis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Ulis. Defense right on him. Chandler is screen. Here's Knight. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Suns shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. To the wing right side, Ulis. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Ennis kicks to Clarkson. Back to Ennis. Nance a screen. The pass to Kuzma. He tries for 3. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Warren on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Chandler is screen. Ulis with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Knight for 3. Here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
that
was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Suns leading by 3. Now Knight. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Zubats. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clarkson against Knight. He kicks it to Chandler. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Stolen by Zubats. Now here's Ennis. He feeds it to Clarkson. Nance a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Chris comes in for Alan Williams. Jared Dudley's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Tyler Ulis. Good on the shot. Knight's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Bogut, stolen by Dudley. Knight on the wing. And here's Bledsoe. Glenn a screen. Bledsoe passes to Chris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. 2 sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Here's Bogut. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes them pay the price.
Knight kicks to Bledsoe, shoots over Ball. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Greg, Caldwell Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see such a talented player get renounced by his old team, the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often. And after the Bradley trade, the Pistons seemed ready to move on. Lucky for the Lakers to pick up a player like Caldwell Pope so late in free agency.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at the Lakers as an organization, and we know historically one of the great sports organizations in any sport. The reputation, though, has been slipping a bit in recent years. The front office moves last season, bringing what they hope will be some stability and certainly a bit more prestige to the team.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And when you look at the Lakers' new front office, do you think it'll be an improvement?
Time will tell, Kevin. I think that's hard to predict. The pieces certainly lean towards success, but it's a hard job. Certainly there's more credibility now. I don't think there's any question about that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Len. Clark, you know we like to reach out to the fans and have them send in questions, so I've got one right now. Here's Alex in Ohio, of all places. He asks, what sport other than basketball are you best at?
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent athlete, had good hands, could catch and throw a football pretty well, but didn't like the contact there. Right now, I'm actually just a good workout guy, and I'm trying to become a better than average golfer.
Phoenix with the ball. They lead by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe for the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bledsoe's got 6.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Ball kicks to Randall. There's the feed to Ball. Back to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. No good from Bogut.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Bledsoe. Booker outside. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Randall's running. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. That free throw good from Randall.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
Now here's Booker. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
That one goes in. Now just a 2-point Suns lead. And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they've played that style. The Suns and that run and gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. Opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
Now Booker following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Shoots over Ingram. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. 7 points for Devin Booker.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Randle with a screen for Ball. And stolen by Chris. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, historically, the Lakers have been a glamour franchise and have been able to attract top-tier free agents. The temptation exists to skip any rebuilding and instead look to reload with new stars. We'll see if that pays dividends going forward.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Coach Walton has said when you build from within, you control your own destiny. What do you think, Clark? Should they build slowly but surely or look to land the big free agent?
Well, I think you do a combination of the two, but slow and steady usually wins the race. I know in this day and age we want everything microwave, but one of the questions for the Lakers is how many of these young guys have real star potential? Who are those guys you can build around? And if you don't see it, the temptation grows stronger to go out and try to find that ready-made star.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Now here's Ingram, guarded by Jackson. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Len. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Suns leading by 8. Bledsoe with it. He's got 10. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You look at this Suns roster, and the strength is in their backcourt for sure.
Yeah, both Booker and Bledsoe averaging around 20 points or more a game last season. Creating for others, though, on a consistent basis. I think something that backcourt can improve upon. And the Suns were near the bottom in the league in terms of assists as a team last year.
Now, here's Ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ball's got 9.
Boy, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Lopez outside. Bogut sets a screen for Lopez. Kicks it to Bogut. Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. Feeds it to Bogut. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Bledsoe. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns leading by 14. Booker in the corner. Glenn a screen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and the three ball is good.
Just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Here's a screen by Chris. Inside, here's Len. Good, and a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Lopez. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now Jackson. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. Over Ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. He dishes it to Ball. Jump shot is good that time. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, it's not picture perfect, but it is a smooth shot that Ball shoots. Excellent at scoring from here. You got to D him up.
And so it's Phoenix, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Now, ball. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Chris is down low with Len to his side. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Rebound by the Suns. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around. Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around. Luke Walton is the 26th coach in Lakers history, and it was love at first sight for the Lakers. I mean, after one interview with the team and the top brass, the other interviews were all canceled, and the dream job was his for the taking, and I think he's going to turn out to be quite a good coach in the NBA.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he called it his dream job. But a lot of risk for Luke Walton, certainly in Los Angeles. Lakers had just gone through the worst season in franchise history.
Yeah, and, you know, not to mention the unrest in the front office, Kevin. In the end, though, for Luke, it was just too good an opportunity to pass up. He's a SoCal guy. He won rings in L.A., and it wasn't the safe move, but sometimes the best moves require some risk, and it was where he wanted to be.
That free throw good from Randall. Second free throw, no good. And the Lakers breathed a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at, and they wish they could have a redo. I mean, Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he could be one of the best players in that class.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes the ball. Picked by Randall. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good on the three.
And, you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start.
Bledsoe outside. It's good from long range. Bledsoe's got 13.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Randall is screen on Bledsoe. Ball kicks to Ingram. Here's Randall. And the Lakers with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. Caldwell Pope right side. 6 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Lopez. 14 points for Lonzo Ball.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And here's Bledsoe. 13 points in the game. For 3, Booker, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Bledsoe right side. Poked away, but they recover it. Chris kicks to Jackson. Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. Over Lopez. Here's Len. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass the ball. Back to Randall. The dish now to Ingram. Out to the right wing. Randall no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ennis with the ball. Pass to Clarkson to the left side wing. Kuzma. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kuzma's got 13. Suns leading by 19. Ulis kicks to Williams. Here's Ennis. Passes it to Zubats. Clarkson kicks to Nance. They set the pick. The pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Ulis has it in the corner. Expanding his range. They get it back. Here's Williams. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knight on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Knight passes to Williams. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Lakers.
And they're getting them up from beyond the arc, shooting a solid percentage from out there. So thus far, it hadn't been a problem.
Now Ennis to the wing on the left. Clarkson kicks to Zubats. Back to Clarkson. Fires top of the key. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He has 6.
You know, coming into the league with a little hitch in his shot, something Clarkson's worked hard to iron out.
Here's Dudley. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Lakers trail by 17. The feed to Clarkson. Now here's Ennis. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Nance. He dishes it to Clarkson. Here's Kuzma. Offline with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now the Lakers on the break. Clarkson's running. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Suns leading by 15. Knight kicks to Williams. Looking to end the drought, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
2.
And that one falls for Williams. The Suns making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 16. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Ennis. Pass to Zubats. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. Nance a screen. Drills it from outside. 6 points for Tyler Ennis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
From the baseline. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Zubats. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
One shot.
It's on Tyson Chandler.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
One shot.
Suns leading by 10. Knight on the wing. He's got 10. Chandler a screen. The drive by Booker. Shoots over Zubats. Offensive rebound. And they pick up 2. Chandler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, it feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can. A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now.
Yeah, and getting back to their free throw percentage, you know, it might seem like a small thing, but sometimes it's those little things that can put a team over the top. And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Clarkson against Booker. Back to Knight. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Knight's got 12 points in the game. And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league, just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up, and he makes great use of his length and strength.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Chandler with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Ennis. He feeds it to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Off the pick. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 12. It's stolen by Ennis. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Ennis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Booker. 18 points for him. Shoots over Clarkson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 20 points. Lakers trail by 12. Ennis passes to Nance. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Warren. Picked by Williams. Kicks it to Knight. Feeds it to Williams. Tries again. And Chandler with a nice bucket inside. Chandler's got 8 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Ennis kicks to Nance. Passes it to Zubac. Nance a screen on Chandler. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And another three for the Lakers.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first.
Timeout.
But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jackson comes in for Allen Williams. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Knight. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Randall comes in for Larry Nance. Ingram, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Ball subbed in for Tyler Ennis. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Over Booker. Here's Lopez. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another shot. Lopez, no luck. And here's Bledsoe. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Suns leading by 10. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Here's Chris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers with the ball. For three, Caldwell-Pope buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell-Pope's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. There's a screen by Chris. Booker against Randall. Shot off the pick. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 7. Ball with it. Over Bledsoe. Can't hit that one. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Chris throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Randall. It's stolen by Randall. Tries from 10, and that one hits back iron.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Dishes it to Booker. Plan a screen. Baseline try. No good from Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 7. Randall passes to Caldwell Pope. Lopez, a screen on Booker. Here's Caldwell Pope. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, Lopez has tree trunks for legs, and Sequoias have trunks for sure. If he catches you on the screen, you will feel it.
No good from Booker.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. The dish to Ball. Lakers working the ball around now. The pass to Randall. The feed to Ball. Over Bledsoe. Ball no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Lopez. To the inside, Randall. It's deflected. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Pass to Len. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pushing it up. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
Bledsoe outside. Booker outside. Pass to Chris. He dishes it to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Booker with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. Rebound by the Suns. Chris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Here's Len. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Lopez passes to Caldwell Pope. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
No good from Booker.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Lopez right side. Shoots over Len. Len with the block. Bledsoe outside. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 9. Ball dishes to Ingram. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Randall, to the paint. Rejected by Len. Caldwell Pope against Booker. A rebound by the Lakers. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points just in the second half. Here's Bledsoe. Goes up off the pick, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Now Bledsoe. There's a screen by Chris. Bledsoe passes to Booker. 5 on the clock, beyond the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Randall kicks to Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Clarkson, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Bledsoe against Clarkson. Bledsoe with another miss.
And I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, this team still is in front.
Randall dishes to Caldwell Pope. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Alex Len picks one up.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Bledsoe. Glenn, a screen. Here's Chris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Chris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Bledsoe against Clarkson. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Bledsoe. Glenn, a screen. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Offensive rebound. Chris passed to Len. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 6.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Randall, 3-pointer, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
Bledsoe against Clarkson. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Shoots over Ingram. Again, Phoenix. Now, here's Clarkson. Feeds it to Randall. Back to Clarkson. There's the pick. Pick by Randall. Six on the shot clock. Rejected by Len. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The wide open look here for Lopez. And another three for the Lakers. The Suns leading. Bledsoe outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 23.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Ingram setting a pick for Clarkson. Here's Lopez. Yes, and the foul.
That's good.
Alex Len picks one up.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
One shot.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires at the elbow. It's tipped.
Does not have a shot blocker's reach, but Randall makes up for it with excellent anticipation.
And good that time.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
The Suns trailing. And here's Bledsoe. Passes to Warren. And now here's Chris. He's defended by Randall. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. No, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
LA has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's the pick. Len against Lopez. Over Len. Lopez, no luck.
Has to be disappointing seeing him miss that one, Kevin. I mean, the defense wasn't bad, but still, I think he needs to convert from there.
And Bledsoe, here we go. They double-team Bledsoe. Now, here's Warren. Not a lot of room.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Now here's Ingram. Lopez, a screen on Warren. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
Lopez a screen for 3. Caldwell Pope can't knock in the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the game. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Suns, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Clarkson. Here's Randall. No good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Brandon, congrats on the win. What did you guys do that contributed to it?
We just stayed focused. Today we were able to continue to, try to stick to our game plan, get stops, and, just continue to crash the boards. We were able to stay true to what we practice and, what we believe in.
Brandon, great win tonight. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.